Oh.
On record.
See ya.
Yeah, fuck this place. I'm gonna leave meeting.
So session 20 something, I don't know, descent into Fernia. I promise I'm more invested than I seem right now.
I believe it's section 26.
Okay.
It's the official title of this episode. 20 something, I don't know.
All right. So Tony, you were about to give the recap?
I mean, I was starting to, I guess.
Yep, that's what I was.
Accidentally.
Yep.
He was all charged up about it earlier, so don't back out now.
I was gonna, offer a funny quip about it, but we made it to the edge of the city. I don't remember if we did anything inside the place before we left, but we got to the edge. Fegnog pulled out all of his love handles, and we hung from them as we glided downwards, chased by some strange, fiendish creatures. We managed, us melee folks did absolutely nothing. We just watched, but eventually made our way down to the ground and started walking in the direction that the gem was telling us to go, I guess. I guess that gem is still with Solomon, who was we'll get there. we getting to the end of our we were getting tired, basically. There's no day or night here, but we found a tunnel. We were looking to see if it could be a good resting area. Determined it was a little too regular of a carving into the ground for us to want that, so we started moving on. We were suddenly accosted by some flying creature who grabbed Solomon and started flying away. I assume Solomon still has that crystal, so we can't just move on. Solomon catches up or something, I don't know. So we start to chase this thing, I guess. And as I was then going to say in a joking manner or ask Lux, do we really want him? We don't have to do this chase thing. We just keep going. It's fine. Let's go get him. So here we are.
Did you actually say that to Lux, or is that just you?
That was, like I said, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Okay. I do want to remind everybody that Tony, your perception was good enough to be able to hear the Hell Wasp just before it grabbed Solomon, allowing you to react and toss your boomerang, which you didn't have time to activate the Thunder ability, but you're still able to hit the creature. And then Project Ezreal spent an action point to be able to use his telekinetic grasp, which I know that it was invisible to you guys. It wasn't meant to be invisible, the roll, but it had just barely succeeded. But because Project Ezreal used an action point and it seemed thematically appropriate, the Hell Wasp's stinger was ripped out, and as it's flying away, it is leaving a trail of blood, and it's also kind of staggering into the distance, but it's still really fast. And in the direction where it's flying, you guys see the vague outline of some great structure that seems to be floating in the air. Once again, just to kind of set the scene, the landscape is, where you are at least, is completely covered in ash. In some sections, it's maybe a few centimeters, maybe an inch deep. Other places you might encounter the uneven terrain and it might go down like up to your knee. Additionally, there are several orbs of fire similar to suns that kind of circle the horizon, each one seeming like they're in between sunrise or sunset. So it's just kind of a hemisphere over the horizon of this sun-like thing. Whether it is a sun or it's some other structure that's part of Fernia, you guys don't know right now, but also much of the landscape is, as you get out, the visibility is not great because there are clouds of ash and dust kind of kicked up regularly that create a kind of miasma, which also doesn't smell great. You guys, as you're here longer, breathing this in, when you start to cough, you notice that you're coughing up some soot. And so you guys have that to contend with, as well as the intense heat. And it is somewhat close to evening time, but as Ewan pointed out, there doesn't seem to be a day-night cycle. At least in the time scale that you guys are used to.
Did we get some kind of short rest when we were on the glider or something? Did that happen?
Let me. I have that you guys have not taken any short rests today. Although while you guys were looking at the cave, you certainly could have gotten a short rest in. So if that's something that you guys want to do.
Do I get my key points back on a short rest, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that's something I probably would have wanted to do.
Okay. And then
We were looking for a long rest, but we were like, we don't want to go into that giant hole. And then we looked around for something else, and then that's when the wasp got us. So
yeah. You didn't want to be accosted by whatever Fernia's version of an owlbear is.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys can consider yourselves to have gotten a short rest in. If you guys have hit dice that you want to spend, you guys are welcome to do that. Recharge any short rest abilities. Ewan, remind me, do your moxie points recharge on a short rest?
They do, but I have only used one, so.
Okay.
I'm okay. I don't need a short rest, but
I am good. I suppose we should rescue the Solomon.
Yeah, so this is just after all that happened. So Lux, you've just witnessed your baby boy being carried away by this monstrous creature.
Yep, but he's got the gem too. So, well, looks like we have to go get him.
yeah. Well, I mean, we could chase after that thing, but we're not gonna, catch up to it. It's flying faster than us.
well, luckily there are pools of blood, and well, I know how to follow them.
I'm
can-
sure you do, you freaky bastard.
We can sneak in and strike when they're not looking. It will be perfect.
Guess I should have fattened him up. Then he would have never been able to pick him up. Well,
You guys hear off in the distance, "Mother!"
quit your whining.
Um,
So let's follow and see what we see. And then we can figure out the game plan once we arrive.
potentially just walk through the night or whatever this place is through our normal sleep time. But it being so hot, it's gonna be miserable.
How far does it look like this? Whatever it is in the distance, this castle or keep or whatever.
Distances are a little hard to gauge, but you can give me either perception or survival check. See how close you can get to guesstimating.
Ooh, let's see. Both of them aren't very good. All right. Let's go with survival. Surviving out here.
Okay. You're pretty confident it's probably maybe 4 or 5 miles away. And that's judging by some of the other structures that seem somewhat familiar to you. That you guess that there's these, I mean, there's things that kind of appear like trees, although they stick out of the ground and they don't appear to be made of wood. They're kind of more like dark charcoal husks. But the ones around you are similar sized to trees. And so based on that, you're guessing that it's probably about 5 miles away,
Okay.
which would probably take you guys about an hour or so to traverse by foot.
Well, start heading that way.
Yeah. Before the track disappears underneath the soot.
Mhm. Yeah.
Well,
Get moving.
Project Ezreal, you have some kind of connection to blood, right?
I'd like to
Is that-
think so, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I actually do. But you know, I'm a Blood of Vol disciple, so I'd assume I have some sort of, connection with blood. Is there a spell which tells me that I do? No, but an action point might.
well, I was just gonna say, with your relationship to the Blood of Bull, because that's also your patron, correct?
Yeah.
So basically, the spark within, the divinity within, being your source of power, I would say that you're able to sense the blood of this creature pretty well, even though as it hits the ground, it's instantly absorbed by a lot of the soot and ash that covers the ground. But even despite that, you have a particular sense that you can still follow the track of blood, even though it's obscured and would be more difficult for somebody, even with the skill in tracking.
Cool. I've got.
So you can describe what that looks like, or if there's some kind of special effect that comes with that ability, like visually.
I don't know if there would be. Maybe there's like some sort of like thirst in my eyes that you can tell, or like in my book, like that. I don't know, that I seem to like not be like drooling over it, but like just be like scouring, like sort of like a animal almost, following it around. But other than that, I can't think of. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay.
I'd be like a blood sniffer dog, essentially.
All right, so Project Ezreal's eyes are clearly widened. The pupils of expanding to almost even with his iris as he's like seeking out the blood through the charcoal of the land, kind of leading the group. Is anybody going to be doing anything along the way, or is there anything that people want to discuss?
No, I mean, this freaky guy knows what he's doing. In this particular instance, I'll let him do what he does.
Vegnog's going to, you know, as long as he can keep as long as he can keep at pace, he's going to try to be moving stealthily, and kind of remain hidden as much as possible, like kind of hiding in the cover of landmarks that come in. So in the event that we do get jumped, he can kind of disappear.
Okay. Yeah, there are some of these tree-like things sprouting from the ground every so often, so you could certainly use those for cover on occasion, but it is also a lot of flat plains, so it's not as much cover as Vegnog would like. Vegnog's probably a little bit uncomfortable with how exposed he is much of the time, but certainly there are the occasions to kind of dart from tree to shade or giant rock along the way.
Mm-hmm.
I would just be keeping an eye out, making sure we don't get ambushed by something else.
Everybody make me a perception check.
Back to my traditional below 10 on everything.
Mhm.
Oh man, didn't. Oh, that's right. Hold on a sec.
Okay. So, Ewan, I'm gonna private message you what you see. All right, set.
Bless you.
That's one of those ones that just hurts you right in the lungs.
Oof.
Do I see that like in the same direction as where we were moving? Or like
Yeah,
running parallel to us?
yeah, it's kind of parallel, kind of moving in a similar direction. It probably not going in the same direction, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, as we're moving, I'll kind of point point out that there's something kicking up the ash over in that direction, or I guess something to keep our eye on.
Does it look like it's coming towards us?
Not really, but it doesn't seem like it's moving away from us either. How far off are we talking here? If I can hear it.
Give me a perception or a survival check. You're fairly confident that it's a bit farther away than the structure that you guys are heading towards. It happens to be in a section of the sky that's not as obscured by dust and ash in the distance, which is part of the reason why you can see it. So maybe, I mean, it's pretty far away, but you'd guess probably around 10 miles, maybe.
Is it so 10 miles further along? Because you said it was like 2 miles to the
About 5 miles to the
okay.
hive
Gotcha.
or the structure. So it's beyond the structure, but it's also kind of in a different section of the horizon. So if you guys are heading towards this large structure and that's 12 o'clock, it's probably more along the lines of like 9, 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a ways out, but there's definitely something over there we'll have to be aware of.
Well, the trail will not be called for some time. Do we want to explore that first? Ewan?
I mean, we gotta find Solomon, right?
Very well. And then
Yeah.
Project Ezreal sort of just get back into his animalistic state and sniff a dog ahead.
Is he actually on all fours? Like,
I think at times he would be, yeah.
okay, perfect. All right, so as you guys are getting closer, it's time for another heat check. So
Hot.
so the DC is, where is it?
It's con save, right?
Yeah, I think it's like a DC 9 at this point. Still relatively easy.
Oh man.
Time for action point. One more action point to go.
Time to die.
Critical fail. No,
Jesus
this
Christ.
God 5, 4, 5. Give me a break.
Oh.
I mean, it's gonna be one of those sessions.
Come on now. They use 2 action points.
And they're
There's
dead.
gotta be something.
I'm gonna shoot for one more action point to see if I can get my con beat a con save of fucking 9.
I mean, you gotta
I need a
load.
6.
You gotta spring
There we
shit.
go.
Oh yeah.
Finally.
You don't have a bonus on yours, so yours is tougher.
Yikes. So Lux, you're feeling a little you're feeling the effects of the heat. So you have a level of exhaustion.
All right.
So as you guys are getting closer to this structure, you're seeing now through the haze as it's kind of clearing, as you get closer, that it looks to be a structure similar to maybe some kind of wasp's nest. It looks to be made out of some kind of papery substance, but it's also anchored into the ground by these massive chain-like structures. They're not chains in the sense of made of iron or any kind of metal as you would expect. It looks to be a more organic than that in its construction and its geometry, but it does have a similar kind of interlocking chains that bind to the structure and then are anchored down into the ground. And then you also, up ahead, probably about 200 feet in front of you, you see the body of this massive wasp. And you can see a figure struggling beneath it, shouting, "Mother!" And then also, as you guys are getting closer, still 200 feet away from Solomon and this thing, you hear a loud buzz from the structure and multiple flying creatures emerge from within.
So is that the only, is there not much activity other than these few wasps which are coming out now from the hive?
Yeah, and it's like four of these wasps are coming and heading in your direction. Anybody who's trained in nature can give me a check.
Ooh, that's me. Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna send you chat. Sent.
Oh. So, I don't know what to say. There's we we've got to worry. We've got to be fast. These wasps are going to most likely go into a frenzy once we attack, or I don't know, take your son back, Lux. Unless we can take out the whole hive somehow.
We light it on fire.
Will they
Yes.
lay eggs in Solomon's brain?
Possibly.
This is bad news.
If the but I'm pretty sure the silver flame has already implanted eggs in his brain. So
This is even worse news.
Well, we can't just leave them. Let's go. Let's go deal with this. Open to suggestions.
My only suggestion is to be fast. And he just like books it.
right.
All right. So you guys are 200 feet away. The wasps are getting close and fast. They are very fast. So we'll call this kind of a first round. Not really, because no initiative is being rolled. But how much time can Vegnog and Lux and everybody cover that distance of 200 feet?
On foot, not very fast. If I cast fly, maybe a little bit faster. But in saying that, even if I do fly to Solomon's, to Solomon, I don't know if I can carry him.
You can cast it on
'Cause
somebody
he-
else.
Yeah, I could. Ewan, you want some blood wings? Some bat wings?
Where's Alyssa?
Yeah.
Alyssa's got that crazy strength.
That Goliath strength, yeah.
So that's what you did right there.
Is she in this? Is she here? Are we putting her in this, or is she in mallet space right now?
She's in mallet space.
Okay. Ewan, you're up.
I'm so glad, Brendan, you remembered mallet space. I was just about to say.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Obviously, she's in mallet space. She's not injured enough for her to be here, so she's not detrimental enough. That's what I should say. Okay. Then let's. I guess I gotta do it then.
All right. Well, Project Ezreal walks behind you and puts his hand on your back, and he says, "Blood is power, and power is from within." And then you just feel like bones sort of like moving around in your body, and then these wings just shoot out of you. They're like these giant, like fleshy black bat wing looking things.
Oh, son of a bitch! The hell?
Like, Vegnog sees this and kind of shudders. And like makes sure that like like there's nothing that like would come out of him.
It does happen to you. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
You
but
got
like
those gliders.
but
Glider wings.
Warforged are also like they also have some sort of, they're not like full robots. They've got like some sort of organs in them. I
Mhm.
thought. So,
Biological adjacent.
yeah, they're biological adjacent. So like you could still have this blood doing this weird stuff that's unnatural.
They have like the whole phantom limb situation going on. Is that what they get?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here I am with these weird fucking wings. Let's take off.
Okay, so using dash action, it would take you 2 rounds to get to Solomon.
The 60-foot fly, right?
Right, so 120 feet,
Yeah.
then 180 feet, so you're still 20 feet short, so you need to use another dash to get to him. Unless you want to use an action point to do another action.
No, not yet. I will bonus action just in case. I'll pull out the boomerang and bonus action activate it.
Okay. So write this down. So Ewan, you're gonna get there in 2 rounds. So Vegnog, at your fastest, how long will it take you to get there?
With a double dash and movement, I can get there in 2-ish rounds because I would be 180 feet in 2 rounds. So then I like almost be there.
So it'll take you 3 rounds, but you'll still on that 3rd round have an action and bonus action worth of movement.
Yeah. Vegnog's gonna have his crossbow out.
Okay.
And kind of ready to go.
And then Lux, how long will it take you?
If I use the ring of jumping, I was trying to figure out how far I could jump. If I can jump further than I dash, I don't know.
Yeah, so where is it? Okay. So with a 10-foot move,
Right.
you can jump half. Wait, is that right?
It says your normal long jump distance with a 10-foot is equal to your strength score.
Right. So it would be your dexterity because you're a monk.
Oh, okay.
And
So not the modifier, the actual score.
right. And then with the ring of jumping, if you activate that, your jump distance is tripled. And then if you were to use Step of the Wind, I think that doubles it. So
Okay,
what's
all right.
what's your dexterity?
20.
Whoa.
20. And then so you could cover with a move action and a bonus action to use your Step of the Wind. That would be Wait a minute. Because you have to activate your ring, right? How does the ring work?
Yeah, it's bonus action to activate.
Okay, bonus action to activate. So on that first action, then you would use your move action to jump 120 feet. And then if you wanted to use your action to do a dash, you could jump another 120 feet.
So that would be the
fuck?
second. That would be the second turn, right?
So you would be able to get there at the end of the first round.
That's right, because I have 2 actions. Yeah. Well, I'll definitely do that for the first action and then assess where everything is. Because I may have to jump straight up and just beat the shit out of these guys. I don't know.
I feel like as soon as Vegnog sees Lux just like catapult herself 120 feet, he's gonna be like, "Where'd this woman come from?"
This frail old orc lady has just got grasshopper legs all of a sudden.
It's like,
What does it look like when Lux activates the ring of jumping?
Oh, she just says the command word. Salto de sapo. Salto de sapo. And just runs forward and just springs ahead.
So yeah, that's quite a sight to see for everybody, especially those who did not see Lux while battling the chain devil. So Ewan is going to be 2 rounds. Vegnog will get there in 3 rounds with an action and bonus action remaining. Lux will get there in 1 round.
I'll get there on my 4th. So 3 full actions of dashing, 60, 120, 180. And then the 4th round, I'll have normal action with 10 feet spare.
Okay. So as we start going into initiative, just make sure you're paying attention to that Project Ezreal, because you don't need to be right there to help out.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've got good range. Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys mind if we take a small break?
Fine.
I need to use.
no.
Good man.
All right.
right.
Okay. Let's see. You guys see the map?
Oh, oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, hell wasps. Gotcha. Fitting, quite fitting that we're in hell and everything.
What did you think they were?
I don't know. Some like just wasp swarm. So nope, they're giant hell wasps.
Yep.
And we're level 6 and there's a lot of them. Oh boy.
You guys beat a Arany, or an Aranyes. So I don't feel like this is a unreasonable challenge.
Oh boy.
Do you guys see the little numbers on the hell wasps?
Yes.
Okay.
0,
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so that's their height, how high they are in the air.
Ah, okay. By
So-
increments of 10?
By squares or
Well, like the hell wasp at towards the top is 10 feet up. The
Okay.
one below it is 0. It's basically on the ground or just hovering above the ground.
oh yeah,
Then
20, 30.
20 feet
Got
and
it.
30 feet. Yeah.
It's the tens place and the ones place.
Yeah. Everybody can see the map. Nobody is having issues with visibility as we've experienced in the past.
I can see it all.
Yep.
Yeah,
Perfect.
surprisingly good.
Until we come onto the board.
Then it's all over.
Yeah. Oh no,
So-
there we are. We're on the side there. I see it now. Okay. No, we're
Yeah,
good.
that so
I didn't even know I was there.
so Lux, with your 2 jumps, after the first round, you could be anywhere basically on the board that you want to be. You're muted.
And you're explaining is that the red number is how many feet in the air they are?
Well, it's the red number is a tens place and the blue number is a 0. The ones place. So it's 30 feet, 20 feet,
Gotcha.
basically on the ground and 10 feet up.
And Solomon is tied down to something?
He is beneath the wasp corpse that was holding onto him,
Okay.
which appears to have bled out.
Okay.
So you can position Lux anywhere you want. The hell wasps are not in their current places right now. They will be by the end of the first round. So they'll basically you will get there at the same time that they're getting where they are, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And let's see.
Yeah, okay. Now I'll just move my character wherever. I would say like right. Full screen.
So- Is that where you want Lux to be?
Yeah, because I don't need. Yeah, right here.
Okay. And then 120 feet. So Ewan, you're still not on the board by the end of the first round, nor is Vegnog or Project Ezreal. So Ewan, you are still 120. So you're still 80 feet away. Vegnog, in one round you cross 60 feet. No, 90. So 200 minus 90. So you're still 110 feet away. And then Project Ezreal, you're still 170 feet away by the start of round 1. So at that point, does anybody have any questions or anything before we start initiative?
Nope.
Get in.
All right, let's do this thing.
Let's see, this is supposed to work. If I select I should be able to have it auto add to the initiative order if my token is selected when I roll initiative.
Oh shit, there was old things in there. Fuck. Okay, UN, you got a 22, so get rid of the UN.
Hey,
doesn't
it
have a
worked.
22. Bliss is not
Nice.
in here. Wasp 18, Project Ezreal 8, Lux 19, Begnog. You have advantage on your initiative checks?
I do, because I got a short sword of warning.
Ah, okay. And then Ewan, don't you have advantage on initiative?
Yeah, it
Okay.
rolls it.
Oh, okay, it does. All
Yeah.
right. So I think we have. All right. We have 2 Begnogs. All right,
Do
we
we?
have there was 2 in the initiative order. So
Oh, okay.
now there's the appropriate number of Begnogs.
Enough from the Vegnog.
All right. So Ewan, you're up, Lux on deck, Hell Wasps in the hole. So Ewan, you are still 80 feet away, so you can move up to 120 feet. So you can basically put yourself anywhere you want on the map.
Let's see here. I think I would just sort of fly to here. I'll keep low to the ground and then
Yeah, can you put somewhere on your token how high you are?
well, I
How high
haven't
off
been
the ground?
token. I haven't been token like Lux. So I'm not really- yeah, I don't know how to put numbers. on
If
that.
you hover over the symbol and press a number, it will put that number in that symbol.
Oh, like inside the thing. Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm keeping low.
Okay, so you're still hovering, but you're basically at ground level.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Flying, just flying over the ground, basically. And then I'm gonna get to about here, I guess, and then throw my boomerang.
So you're 80 feet away. So if you're not going to be using a double move, then you have to make sure you're still 20 feet away from Solomon. So you need to back up a little bit. Or wait a minute, is that right? 60 feet?
This was 80, so
You're 80 feet away, moved up 60 feet. So yeah, you're still 20 feet away.
I am.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. All right, so you're gonna activate your boomerang, or it's already activated.
Yeah, I activated it, so I'm just gonna toss it here a couple times. I guess at this this low one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do the stunning effect just yet. So just doing the damage and the thunder damage. So
Okay.
fuck you.
Well, you have
Doing good,
advantage
kid.
because
Oh, I do have advantage on the first
Oh, wow.
round.
Right. It still misses though.
17 misses.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's a good thing I got 2 attacks.
That one
Nice.
hits.
Fuck that guy.
So
I would hope so. Otherwise, we're in big trouble.
And
That was this guy,
then-
right?
Yeah, the one close to the ground.
Mhm.
Do I want to do anything else? No, I can't. Not from this far. So that's it. I already have temporary hit points right now, so from
Okay.
earlier in the day. Hopefully just draw a little bit of attention, so away from Solomon, that is.
All right, so Lux, you're up. Hellwasp on deck, Vegnog in the hole.
Does it look like Solomon's moving?
He is struggling. If you look closely, it looks like whatever grasp the Hellwasp is using in death, it hasn't loosened its grip. So he's not only trapped underneath the weight of the Hellwasp, but it seems like he's also still pinned by its multiple arms wrapped around him.
Hmm.
It also appears that his face is kind of covered in the soot of the ground, so he may not really be hearing or seeing what's going on.
Okay. I think I can run and jump and hit that dude who's up in the air 30 feet.
So your high jump is 3 plus what is that? Let me see. High jump is 3 plus your dexterity modifier, so that's 8 times 3 is 24. So if you wanted to attempt an athletics check, you could do that and jump a bit higher, or alternatively, you can use a bonus action to do step of the wind, which would double that movement, and you could jump 48 feet in the air, straight up.
Or I could just hit the guy who's 20 feet, right? I can probably get to him.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just do that. I don't want to burn all and I'm just going to jump up and just punch him.
Okay.
Let's go. This is going to be one of those nights.
Oh yeah.
Roll to confirm.
God damn. Thank God it's not disadvantage.
No, but it is still a critical fail. Their armor class is 19.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's how that
Alright.
works.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So go ahead and roll a D100. So 63. Oh, that's a critical hit chart, not the critical fail.
That's a completely different animal.
So as you jump up through the air, like the orcish grasshopper that you are, you go to what you cock your fist back, readying to just lay into this thing, but it seems like it anticipates this action, and it actually manages to graze you with its stinger. It's not enough to actually puncture you or cause any pain, but you feel the poison immediately start to run through your veins, and you are suddenly stunned. And so you are stunned until the end of your next turn. And because you're stunned and you're in the air, you're going to take some fall damage. Since you are not able, well, with stunning, can you do reactions? If you're stunned.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Okay, you can't take actions or reactions. So yeah, because of that, you wouldn't benefit from your slow fall ability.
Okay.
And so you're gonna take 2d6 falling damage.
Oh, that's nice. So it's very
So-
pillowy ash.
Yeah, so you take 5 falling damage, and you're stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So that sucks for Lux. So now the Hell Wasps. So this guy is going to move over to Ewan. And so the first attack against you, Ewan, is with its sting. And I'm gonna assume that that misses.
Definitely misses.
And then it has these sword-like talons as its forelimbs that it begins trying to swipe and pierce at you. And potentially critically failing.
17 would hit.
Okay. So that's that guy's turn. This one is coming up and just kind of sniffing at Ewan and seems to be starting to try and grab Ewan and pull him out from under the corpse.
Solomon.
Solomon.
For Solomon, yeah.
He didn't
Sorry.
care that I hit him with a boomerang.
Not a whole lot, no.
That fucker.
This guy is going to fly down and begin sniffing at Lux. And it is going to use its action to grapple Lux. And since Lux, you're stunned, I don't think you can.
Automatic fail.
Yeah, it's an automatic fail on strength checks and dexterity checks. So it grapples you, but it doesn't fly off with you just yet. Just yet.
Giving you a nice hug.
Inject
And-
you with lethal venom first.
So let me change this guy's.
Melt you from the inside.
Hey.
And this one flies over here. And actually, he's ground level. And this guy is now at ground level. And is going to attack Ewan. So sting.
Nope.
Talents.
Nope.
So Ewan is safe. Now, Thagnog, you're up. You are 110 feet away.
So Vegnog is gonna move. So by my calculations, he should be able to move up to this point with his normal movement. Because that is 80 feet from Solomon, which was 200 and he was 110. So this would be the 30.
Right.
He's gonna pull. He has his crossbow out. He's gonna use his bonus action to see. Let's see. Yeah, I guess that wouldn't make sense in this case. So he's just gonna shoot the this one attacking
This
the one
guy?
that was initially the one initially engaging Ewan.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's a miss.
So
Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash behind these rocks.
Okay. Project Ezreal, you're 170 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to move 60 feet, so I'm 110 feet out and end my turn.
Okay. Ewan, you're up. Lux on deck. Hell Wasp in the hole.
All right. Well, I got to deal with these guys here, so I'm just gonna attack this guy a couple times.
The
this-
top one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, just because I can, I'll even sort of. They're kind of big, right? So like if I
Oh yeah.
go up to 10 feet or so, I'm still within range. I'm not gonna provoke, right?
I would say that's fair. Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna like hit him with the boomerang.
Okay.
2 attacks. Fuck you. Hey, there goes something.
It's nice.
Nice.
Fuck you.
Still, it's still max damage though. So should be 12 and 8.
Yeah.
So 20 damage. So it definitely the strike with your the second boomerang strike cracks its carapace a little bit, and some blood, bright green blood, oozes from the wounds.
I don't know. I'll use a moxie to hit him a couple more times. These will be. I don't think I can use. Normally within the rules, it's just unarmed, so they give him the old 1-2 here.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Unfortunately, both miss.
Alrighty.
All
tried.
right. So Lux, you're still stunned, but you end the turn no longer stunned, and you are now grasped. You were aware of it the whole time, but now it's like you're in the middle of being held by this thing.
Right.
And then Wasp's turn. So before I decide what's going on between Lux and the Hell Wasp as they dance, the one Hell Wasp is going to continue attacking Ewan.
Mhm.
First attack.
Sure.
Oh boy.
So give me a Constitution save. You managed to make it. And then,
Miss.
and then the second guy is also going to be attacking you. I assume that hits.
Yeah, 12 will hit. Or 19. I mean, yeah.
All right. Constitution save.
Gee, mama.
Oof. Oof.
Damn Cancel.
Oh no.
That's your other character.
Leave meeting. Leave meeting.
I entered mallet space.
I smell a level up coming.
All right, well, hold on. Let me get the damage of that other fucking attack here.
All right,
20
so
total.
so the damage was
Oops.
12 plus 4 is 16. 16 plus 12 is 28. Wait,
28 total. What?
wait, no. So it's double max damage. I
What?
forgot.
You're going
With
down,
with
buddy.
with a successful crit.
You're going
So-
down.
I liked Ewan. I mean, I thought he was a
12
pretty good
plus
character.
4 is 16.
16.
Times 2 is 32, and then another 12, another plus 24. So you take 56 damage,
Yeah, well, I only had 42.
and you can go ahead and roll the D100.
You mean roll your new character?
60. So you would immediately take an additional 1d6 bleed damage,
Oh, nice death saves you got there.
which I'll say that is part of the attack, so it's not going to go into your vitality, but you are going to continue to take that damage at the start of each turn until you're magically healed or receive a successful DC 15 medicine check, which is made at advantage if anybody expends the use of a healer's kit.
Only Solomon can heal me.
No, let me come over here.
I don't know about that.
I've never seen
Look,
Ezra
power's within
heal
you.
anything.
Well, you're
Ever.
bleeding, so he's all excited now.
Eyes are popping. Yeah.
Yeah, you joined the Blood of All. You didn't realize it, but he's gonna be a newest member.
This guy begins digging Solomon out, but Solomon is now, his head is no longer buried in the ash, so he's moving and struggling. So let's see. I have so many things open. Oof. So Solomon actually manages to avoid getting grappled by the Hell Wasp. And I might as well now put him into the initiative since he is out.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what he normally did, yeah. Low initiative runs.
Yep.
And then this guy is going to begin flying up in the air with Lux. So he's going to fly up 60 feet. Which means Lux is also 60 feet. And that's its whole turn because it can only move half movement while it's holding a grappled character. So it used its move and dash to fly up that high. All right, Vegnog, you're up. Project Ezreal on deck. Solomon in the hole.
All right. Vegnog's gonna in your rules does Dispirited to count as incapacitated for purposes of sneak attack?
No. So, and it's also, I've changed the wording because dispirited is kind of dumb. I think it's now staggered. But Solomon, or I mean, Ewan is still considered an active participant, actively able to engage and defend. So him being within 5 feet still allows for sneak attack.
Okay. So Vegnog's gonna pop out and fire at this one that's picking on Ewan. Hey, that might do something.
Okay, that hits.
So it's 19 piercing damage.
So the arrow or bolt that you use strikes the creature straight through one of its shoulders at the base of one of its wings, hobbling it and making it a clumsy flyer.
Nice. And then I'm gonna use see, I don't know what the aim it does. So in that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use my bonus action to kind of hide and duck back in here.
Okay. Go ahead and make a hide check. Okay, yeah, you are definitely well hidden. Anything else you want to do?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. And I think with aim, it gives you advantage on your next attack roll before the end of your turn, but it also your movement becomes 0 until the next turn. I think
Gotcha.
that's what it does.
Okay.
All right. Project Ezreal, you're 110 feet away.
I'm 110 feet away from the edge of the map, aren't I?
No, 110 feet away from Solomon.
From Solomon. Okay.
So you're 100 feet away from Ewan. Or no, you're 90 feet away from Ewan.
Okay. Well, I might be able to help out. I'm gonna throw some Eldritch Blast that way at this thing. Did that ping? It didn't ping. I'm just gonna do it. All right, Eldritch Blast 1.
All right, that one
and
hits.
2.
Both hit. Is it this one you're hitting?
Yeah, the one which is hobbled. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and describe how that one bites it.
Oh, okay. So what I was planning on doing was repelling it. So I sort of like use like the blood within it to push it away, and then doing so rips its wings off, and it just flops to the ground, squirt, like does a little death rattle and dies.
Okay. Knocking it 10 feet away from Solomon in the process.
Yeah, I bury Solomon in it. Yeah.
Well, actually, Solomon just manages to escape from that. So,
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
All right.
Anything else you want to do?
No, that's me.
Okay.
Oh, I moved 30 feet, I guess. Yeah.
All right. So Solomon sees his mother 10 feet in the air, and he goes, "Mother!"
60 feet.
So, yeah, 60 feet in the air. So he raises Heaven's Fall out in front of him and unleashes a guiding bolt at the Hell Wasp. Striking the Hell Wasp, causing it some good amount of harm, and making anybody that attacks it before the end of the next turn have advantage. Ewan, you're up. Lux on deck. Hell Wasps in the hole. You take 1 bleed damage.
Okay.
I have a wound there.
Well, this guy hasn't been hit fucking at all.
Nope.
Right? Let's see here. If he my attacks have disadvantage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's annoying. I'm gonna use 2 action or two of my moxie to basically I don't have to do this, right? Yeah. Making sure I don't have to spend time. It's just a bonus action to study it, basically. Quick battle study. So that my AC against this one is a 19.
Okay. So I'll put this guy there because you're working him.
Right. And I have advantage on my attack against him.
So it'll cancel out, so it'll just be normal.
Right.
Nice.
And then fucking, let's see what we could do. Let's just hit this fucker.
Did you use your bloody but unbowed?
I forgot.
I'll give it to you.
Well, I mean, if I use it now, then if I get hit again, assuming I don't fucking just die straight up, I probably will. It's fine.
Oh, I thought it was a reaction.
It is a reaction, yeah.
Oh, but you don't
But I
have
get it
enough
once.
moxie to do that, and
Well, no, so it recovers my moxie. I had 2 left already. If I do it now, I get 4. It's most return. It's just that's what it does.
okay.
And it gives me temporary hit points. So
Okay. So use your bonus action to do scrap like a sleuth.
yeah, now I'm gonna hit it with the fucking boomerang.
All right. It's a mess. Well, it's it's a mess. That one's a hit because it's got advantage. No, it's normal
it's
because
double.
it's canceled out.
Base.
So that's also a miss.
What the fuck is the AC on these cocksuckers?
19.
Yo,
19.
we're 1 off. Yeah.
That's some bullshit. It's time for an action point. Action
you-
point. I'm gonna attack some more.
Okay.
All right.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Anything else?
Oh man. I already used a bonus action. No.
Okay.
Guess I'll die.
All right, Lux, you're up. You're 60 feet in the air being grabbed by this hell wasp,
I
which
don't-
Solomon is just struck with a guiding bolt. So there's a slight glimmer to the thing with the residual energy.
I shall punch it.
All right.
With
You have
advantage.
Yes, you have advantage. So go ahead and roll that again. Okay, so it's not a crit, but it's max damage. Which for you, because you're wait a minute, magic deals 30 damage on a confirmed crit. What about unconfirmed? Because you deal an extra die of damage with your orc ability when you do a crit. So that would be 2d6 plus 5. So that's 12 plus 5. So that's 17. Does that sound right, Peter?
Sure. Yeah.
All right.
The die here adds as a modifier. There is proficiency modifier to the damage. So it'd be.
Oh wait, yeah. Where's that additional +3 coming from?
Proficiency modifier.
Let's see. Well, proficiency shouldn't be added to
Damage.
damage.
To hit. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's look at it. Let's see what your junkie's jab does. So you're getting an additional +3 damage added. Oh, okay. +1 because of orc, +2 because of Tavern Brawler. And I think there was the additional one was because of the magic wrap from Dr.
Okay.
Sheev, which no longer applies, I think.
Right. Yeah. Those are done.
But I may be wrong. You may have an additional point of damage that I'm not aware of. Your drunken technique, no. Okay, so I think it's just a +2. So that would make 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 2 is 13, plus another 6 is 19. So 19 damage.
Okay.
Did you want to make that a stunning strike?
Yep. You burn was 1 key point, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's a con save.
I haven't done stunning. I think so. Stunning strike. Where are you? 18. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he made it. Yeah. Unless he has disadvantage for some reason.
No, unfortunately not. But yeah, I think it's your 8 plus proficiency, which is 11, plus your wisdom modifier, which is 2.
Yeah, so it's 13.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
But you have another attack, and you could potentially use martial arts to do a third attack and a flurry to do a fourth attack.
Am I still at advantage on the second attack?
No. That's only the
first one?
first one, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
It's all over.
Yep.
Oh no.
All right, go ahead and roll
D100.
D100.
57.
57. So you managed to punch it in its talon, causing it to kind of rip into your forearm, and you hit a blood vessel, so you start beginning to take bleed damage, just like Ewan. So you take an immediate 3 damage, and at the start of each of your turns, you continue to take that damage until you are healed. And I'm gonna add this to Ewan so I remember.
Stop copies me.
Heart. So you could still use martial arts to bonus action another one, or you can use a Kai point to flurry for 2 more attacks.
No, I'll just use bonus action to punch him again
Okay.
and hope I don't roll a F and a 1.
So that hits. And so the thing, you punch it right in the face, and you see that it's staggered. The wings kind of flitter, and you kind of get that sensation of your stomach kind of jumping into your throat as it kind of falls a second, but it catches itself. So
can I burn another key point, try to make it stunning strike?
yes, you can.
I will do that. Maybe he will fail it. Take that. How about them
Nice.
apples?
Ooh.
Time to plummet 60 feet.
Fine.
I guess you got your reaction now.
You land on top. He rolled a 1.
Yeah, you will land on top. And he also takes, let's see. He takes an additional 26 damage, which just crushes him as he falls. Now, Peter, you have slow fall, right?
Yep.
So what does that do exactly?
Reduce falling damage, the amount 5 times your monk level.
So that's 30?
Yep.
Okay. So you take no damage.
As it should be.
And this dude is corpseified.
Cutting it close.
So anything else you want to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. So now the Hell Wasps. The one on Ewan is going to continue to attack him. So first attack.
Ah.
Well, that hits. And that will, yeah, I'll use the bloodied. And I'm bowed now. So I'll get my moxie back. So that's gonna do fucking, I'm gonna be down to 1 vitality.
But you also get temp HP, right?
Yeah, so it's where are you at? How much? My level plus my con, so 10.
Okay.
Oh, one
And
more
then-
attack.
But it misses.
Woo.
And this one is after it hears the crack of the exoskeleton and crash of this guy, it goes over here to attack Lux, giving Solomon an attack of opportunity. misses. And I assume a 14 misses.
Yep. That hits.
And that's them. Begnog is up. Project Ezreal on deck. Solomon in the hole.
Vegnog pops out from his hidey hole and takes a shot at this particular gentle wasp. This is at advantage.
Because you're using aim.
No, I was hidden.
Oh, okay. Still a miss, unfortunately.
Damn. Let's see. Let's see. I guess. I guess with that, I'm gonna move. Let's see. I'm gonna move 30 feet closer up to Ewan here as my move action.
Okay.
And then yeah, I guess that's all I'm gonna do.
Project Ezreal.
I forgot how far away I was. I think I was like,
You're 110
Right
feet
up
away.
oh, okay, cool. That was with the 30, which from last time. I
Oh,
think so.
you moved up 30 as well. So
Yeah.
that puts you
No,
at
I mean-
80.
80, sorry. Does that mean I'm on the board now? Like properly on the board?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm 80 from him. Yeah, cool. So, is there a way that I can get to 30 feet of Ewan?
So let's see. So you can move up 2 squares, but that doesn't, unless you want to use a dash action to move up another 30 feet. But even if you did, so that would put you 30 feet away from Ewan.
Okay.
If
All
you
right. Maybe I
dashed.
won't. It's probably better if I just push that thing away. All right. I'm gonna try and use some Eldritch Blast on that thing and see if I can get it pushed away. Oh, thank fuck.
All right, so that hits.
Get out of here, bug.
So knocked it into Solomon. So Solomon's gonna take 6 damage. Or not 6, d6. So Solomon's gonna take
Almost 6.
5.
And I can. So it doesn't. If I hit.
It's gonna knock.
All right. So the beam thing. So I can use the repelling in one, but if like let's say in the same one, can I use Frost Lance? No, or is it?
Yeah.
I got to hit. Oh, I can. Yeah, cool. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do that. So yeah, it
So
loses
it's
10 feet of movement.
okay. So we'll put this guy there.
It's not gonna matter. I'm just gonna run up to it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Like, just in case you wanted to retreat a little bit, you know.
Well, I mean,
You've
I'm
got
gonna get up to-
wings.
I'm gonna get over to Solomon. Is what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Okay.
Fortunately, Solomon's turn is fucking right before mine.
Yeah, so Solomon is going to get up to his feet after being knocked down by this wasp.
Maybe he'll be aware and see that I need healing.
And he's
So I can
going
hold a heal
to,
spell.
well, he's not really aware. That's not Solomon's thing. He's never aware.
That's not entirely true. He's just not smart. He's got the wisdom.
His
Oh, that's-
initiative
that's
says
true.
otherwise.
The initiative is not a matter of awareness. The initiative is a matter of he's just very slow.
Yeah, I mean, he's been being grappled, and his mom is dealing with all that stuff, and so he hasn't really had a chance to look over in your direction, unless you've been yelling and stuff.
I mean, only whenever I attack.
So
Or Vegnog got over to me, I probably said something like, "These things hit like a brick shithouse."
Are you okay? Let's get you out of here.
so he is going to use Spirit Guardians. So 15 feet. So their speed is halved, and the first time turn or starts their turn there. Okay. So that's what he does. Solomon, you're up. Or not Solomon, Ewan. I always confuse Ewan and Solomon. I don't know why.
I mean, they're practically brothers.
He does have a obvious link to my house floating across his body at all times.
I'll never say.
Let's fucking do this.
So you take
Oh, I take the fucking bleed damage. Whatever.
1 bleed.
Okay.
Thank you. Temporary hit points, eh?
Fly, I guess down. I guess back down. Over to Solomon. Like, hope you're okay because these fuckers hit hard. But I'm gonna.
Oh my God! What happened to you? You were bleeding.
I'm gonna go ahead and hit this thing. Hopefully,
Miss.
there we go.
That one's ahead.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate the stunning effect. So it has to make a DC 12 con save. Ha!
It's stunned.
It's stunned till the end of its next turn. I'll use a moxie and see if I can hit it a couple more times. Fuck me.
Uh-oh.
So
Action point.
wait, it's stunned, right? That doesn't affect
Yeah.
attacks though. So
I already have advantage.
minus 7.
Slash.
Oh, you have normal.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it's normal.
Non-advantage,
So because
yeah.
it's canceling the
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use my fucking other action point here right quick. That's better. Hey, there we go.
There
And
we
I actually
go.
hit.
Okay, so you're using your action point to re-roll the 9, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
I literally can't do anything else.
Okay.
I guess I can move, but nah.
All right. Lux, you're up. Hell Wasps on deck. Vegnog in the hole.
Don't forget to roll your d6.
All right, the bleeding. So you take 4 damage.
Um, guess I can see them fighting the other one.
Yeah.
So if I use my action to disengage with this one and run over here, I could use my bonus action and hit the other one.
Well, technically, if you just move here or here, you're not leaving their threat. So you want to draw an attack of opportunity.
But I don't want him to attack me next round, so that's why I'm moving the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah. So if you wanted, you can move here and then move back without drawing an attack of opportunity from this guy. Although he is stunned.
Right, but if I just disengage and ran here and use my bonus action to hit him,
You don't need to use a bonus action with Step of the Wind.
that's a key point, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you don't need to use an action with Step of the Wind. You need to use a bonus action.
Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah. All right. Oops. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll use a key point. And move over here and attack this dude.
All right.
And hopefully not roll a 1.
All right. So that's a miss.
I have advantage, right? He's stunned.
Do you get advantage on a stunned creature?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So then that's a hit.
All right. Second attack.
It's also hit and it kills it. So go ahead and describe how it dies.
Well,
Nice.
Luck sees that they're fighting this other one, and she realizes that she's all by herself, and darts behind this one and hits it once. And as it begins to turn, she uppercuts it, and you can hear its carapace crack. And it's a crack that starts and then goes all the way down, like you see, and then just kind of breaks in half, and then just kind of oozes out.
Nice. Anything else you want to do?
I need some healing. I'm bleeding over here. That's it. My turn.
As you look at Ewan literally on the brink of fucking death.
All right. So this Hell Wasp has to make a wisdom save. And it fails. So it's going to take $11 radiant damage. And then it is going to begin attacking Solomon. That's a hit. But he saves.
Mm.
So,
Don't sound too disappointed.
and then another attack that also hits. And then Vegnog, you're up.
All right. Vegnog is going to Well, Solomon's within 5 feet of this one. Is he?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if it was like vertically up. I guess it says 0. So I'm gonna use I guess I'm just gonna shoot this one.
Okay.
Damn.
That's a miss.
And going to get between myself and Lux, or like between Lux and this giant wasp,
Okay.
and that'll be my turn as I crunch onto its broken carapace littered on the ground.
Project Ezreal, from your vantage point where you are, since you're not necessarily in the thick of it and you're not, your attention isn't as divided, you see in the distance more creatures flying out of the hive.
Yeah. Yeah, I was worried about that. All right. So again, I'm still ages away from 30 feet from Ewan. So yeah. All right. I'll see what I can do. I'll move up to 30. All right. And that'll still make me 55 out. Okay. Damn. Well, hate to beat a dead horse, but it's time for some more Eldritch Blasts. Here we go.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Cool. Let's let's repel and freeze.
Okay. 1, 2, and then. All right. Anything else?
Nope. I would yeah, I don't think anyone's looking back here at me. So I'm I can see the looming like death, and I'm just expecting the worst,
All right. So Solomon, seeing Ewan, reaches out and casts second level cure wounds. So you get 17 hit points back. And that's his turn.
Still in vitality.
So Ewan, you no longer are bleeding.
That part's handy at least. I'll toss this boomerang a couple times. Get one hit in, I guess.
Yeah. So it looks pretty severely damaged after that.
I guess just to sort of replenish my temporary hit points, I'll use a moxie to brace up, get some more. Hopefully, I should get some more. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
Then yeah, I'll just be here and Actually, I'll move here. That way I can potentially activate my sentinel feet.
All right. Lux.
D6.
All right. Yes. Thank you.
Hmm. All right, I'm going to. Is it slowed or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to shoot an arrow at it.
Okay.
Hopefully
That one misses.
Second one. Much better.
Nice.
Go ahead and describe how you kill it.
The first shot like skips off the ground and goes past it. And then as it kind of scrambles around, it faces right on as I shoot it, and it goes right into its head.
Nice. I'm sorry, guys. Can you give me 1 second?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm back. So you guys have destroyed the hell wasps in the vicinity, but more are on the way.
It's time that we leave.
Let's get out of here. Solomon, can you walk?
Yes, I can walk.
Okay.
Do you have the crystal?
Of course, it's right here, and he holds it up for everybody to see. And Lux, you take another 4 damage before Solomon realizes, oh, mother, you are bleeding. And then he uses Cure Wounds. Second level. And then you get 16 hit points back. All right, so you see the more wasps in the distance heading your way.
Burn.
You have probably about 30 seconds before they descend upon you.
Oh, that's ages. We're fine.
Yeah,
Let's
start-
go.
Start moving. Who all's the slow people? Solomon and Project Ezreal, really, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could pick one of you guys up.
So I've already got a head start. Pick up Solomon.
You've been slowly making your way. We're like,
Yeah.
just go, go.
Go.
Turn
Uh,
around, turn around.
I finally
everybody,
make it to the fight, and I'm like, oh no, now I gotta run the other way
Turn
now.
around.
everybody,
much of a head
give me a survival check.
Oof.
Die by survival.
Roll to confirm.
All right.
You confirm that you did not survive.
All right. Ewan sending you a message. All right, send.
This isn't the same fucking tunnel as before, right?
No, it's not.
All right, I'll point out a possible, port of harbor, if you will. Tunnel over there. Small. Might not be able to get in. The hell wasps, that is. Follow me.
You want to live.
You got it. So follow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna worry about my 2 arrows.
Were they magic?
No.
Okay. So you guys follow Ewan down into the tunnel. It is a bit of a squeeze for you guys to go through it. You need to kind of crawl on your stomach into it. It's kind of one of those. It's almost like a large gopher hole type thing. and you continue to crawl in a bit. It's hard to even like turn around, although you could turn around, but you definitely have to go in one at a time. The last person that goes in can feel like the feelers of the hell wasp kind of tickling at the back of their legs, and can hear the snapping of their multifaceted jaws. But the hell wasp is not able to pass into the hole, and you can hear the furious buzz of their wings and the clacking of their joints against their armored carapaces as they furiously try to dig in and open the tunnel a bit more. It is dark. There is no source of light in there unless somebody can provide some kind of light source. Otherwise, you guys are blind, except for Lux, who has dark vision.
I think Solomon would cast light, right?
Let's see. I think he can. He can.
He has, yeah.
So Solomon does cast light. It does appear to be just a dirt tunnel in the ground. Obviously, it's not a natural tunnel. It was created by something, but at least for the area that you can see, there's nothing in there. The tunnel does go further into the ground and kind of winds, so you can't see too far beyond without going further and kind of taking the turns of the tunnel. But you're able to at least get a brief respite together, kind of hunched over in this small space. But you can hear the wasps are not giving up, and they're continuing to dig and tunnel to try and get at you guys.
Oh boy.
Well, Ezreal, you seem to know the most about these damn wasps. They're just gonna keep at this? How long?
Well, until the scent of them wears off on you guys. How many times did you get stung?
I have no idea.
Well,
It's like welts.
hours. Yeah, welts, yeah. If they're anything like the wasps in the overworld, it'll be a fair while. Can I safely say like 8 hours? Yeah.
I mean, you could, whether or not you're right, you can't say, but there's no reason you can't say that.
Yeah, about that.
How far did we crawl?
Probably about 20 feet into this tunnel. So, and it opened up a little bit, enough that you guys could probably squat or hunch, like kind of sit in kind of a group. It's not wide enough to go 2 by 2, but certainly for you guys to kind of sit in a line and be able to kind of turn to face each other as you speak. You guys have seen Aliens, right?
Yeah.
Think the Newt ducking or Ripley ducking through the tunnel, the HVAC system running from the Aliens, except a little bit smaller than that.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I think do we have reason to believe these wasps will be able to dig? Should we continue going?
can we see any progress being made?
Oh yeah, they're definitely making progress. They're adept at digging.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, they seem to have figured digging out. So yes, we should go deeper.
Figured
And I just
digging.
push the person ahead.
Let's get moving.
Yes.
All right. I think that's a good place to leave it for tonight.
All right.
God damn it. You got us in the hole, all right? You got us here.
You're gonna get that hole one way or another.
Yeah.
You're gonna like it.
That's what was happening.
I specifically asked if it's the
Is there
same
anything
or-
else? Nope.
Oh,
Led to the hole.
we just need to get to a safe location so we can take a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's a bit cooler in the hole.
Oh.
So there's that at least. Yeah, what did you guys think of the session?
It's cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Didn't know
I
how it was
know
going to
what's
turn.
this-
We were rolling so bad.
Right?
Yeah, there's a little
Yeah,
ones.
I was like,
I was
the
literally
dice gods were
one,
not.
1 point away from dying.
Yes.
Wild.
I did think we were gonna have a TPK for because like if you would went down, there goes, then that's gonna make everything that much harder.
I didn't think it would
Yeah.
be a TPK. I think Ezra would have survived. He would have been like the Lord.
I would have bolted the
Blood-
other way.
Yeah, Lord of the Blood Wasps or something. He would have done.
Yeah.
Well, another thing is when you guys get hit by those stingers, had anybody saved or not been able to save the con save, they would have been paralyzed for a minute.
Yeah, I read. Yeah, that's what I read. That was
That's
bad.
messed up. Yeah, we would have been screwed if that happened.
So you guys managed to roll well at least on your con saves against that.
Yeah.
Imagine critically failing one of them.
Yeah.
That would have been very
Um,
bad.
Yeah, I'm glad, but also upset I didn't get in amongst it because I sort of wanted to do something like with the pheromones. Like I assumed it was like the pheromones is like an organ, right? Like a wasp pheromone, right?
I mean, they probably have some kind of specialized organ that secretes it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like thinking in my head ways that I could use that, and I was like, the only way I can think of is like bursting it open and like maybe they swarm that person or swarm that one thing, and then I could have cast like, I don't know, Form of Dread or something, so they all just feared away. That would have been pretty mad. But then if they succeeded, well, then I would have been screwed. So-
High risk, high reward.
Yeah, it would have looked cool, but I'm pretty happy I didn't get amongst it. Seeing the hits that I were giving to you, and holy crap, it was like 40 damage in one turn. I'm like, that's my whole life.
It's like 50 something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
I only had 40.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank
shit.
God none of it bled into
Vitality.
vitality. Man.
That's good.
I'm fairly hardy. I got 21 vitality points, but it was like
Yeah.
one attack that took me to that did 20 damage. So,
Oh, I thought it did like 50.
well, once I got into vitality,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
you did have that one. I think it was a crit, but not a confirmed crit, so it was max damage. But yeah, I'm glad nobody died.
Yeah, right. And same with us. We want to level up, so just go die, Ewan.
Ewan caused everyone to level up.
Hard to disappoint.
Hey, he didn't retreat. He was really trying. So
He was giving it his all.
yeah.
And then the little thing about Ewan, he actually is. He likes that near death a bit too much.
He's a thrill seeker.
Does he have abilities that like trigger when he gets closer to death?
Oh, definitely not. No.
Oh,
Hell
all right,
no.
guys.
All right,
I'm gonna go to bed.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Okay.
Appreciate everybody playing.
Hey, no
Alright.
problem.
Yep. Have a
Thanks for
good
hosting.
night.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, take
Bye,
it easy.
everyone.
Bye bye.